Hello and welcome back to Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Last time we got started with challenge mode and had a pretty quick battle against Baron Blade, proving that challenge mode or no, Baron Blade is still Baron Blade. This time, let's jump in and see what Omnitron has to offer. On challenge mode, we have redundant systems. For every 7 damage Omnitron is dealt in a round, the heroes may choose one villain component to be destroyed. Ignore the second line of text on villain component cards. This is actually kind of a cool thing. So he's got those components that come out and they all say that when you deal 7 damage to Omnitron, they all get destroyed at the same time. This time you have to choose. It's not a huge amount of difference, but it can make a difference, and I actually really like the idea of putting this into the game. So let's see what we've got here. I'm going to play with, of course, Legacy, Visionary, Wraith, and Fanatic, and we're going to go to Megalopolis, my favorite place. Alright. Let's see what you got, Omnitron. This seems like it would be a pretty cool addition, and in concept it is. In practice, I find that it doesn't tend to make that big of a difference because he doesn't usually get that many components out at the same time anyway, but it can be something to keep in mind every now and then. But this battle is going to be pretty much like your standard Omnitron fight. Yeah, we'll get rid of that guy. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, always nice to start with the precognition. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay, wow. Okay. Wow, okay, so we're getting rid of both of these cards. Turn 1, that's insane. So this is one of those cards that's a component, the Interpolation Beam. If you get 2 Interpolation Beams out for a turn 1, that's a situation where it's kind of obnoxious that you can't just get rid of both of them. Wow. Every now and then you play a precognition and then you just kind of can't believe what you see. Alright, who needs cards? Do we have? We do. Yeah, well, Fanatic always likes more cards. Absolution, always nice to see. Alright, we don't really need that. Omnitron only has 1 ongoing to speak of, but it couldn't hurt to have a way to get rid of it. Do I have a... No, I was looking to see if I had, what's it called? Final Dive. I don't. I'm debating just leaving the Healy bot out. He's just gonna heal for 2 damage. It's not a big deal. I'll do more damage to him by hitting him instead of hitting the drone. Because if I can hold out for Final Dive, then I can throw the drone into his face. And that will be nice. What's in his trash right now? Yeah, he's just gonna start getting drones back anyway. I don't really care if he gets Healy drone versus Fighty drone. So we're just gonna leave it alone for now. Alright. I'm kind of debating whether I even want to bother going back to Megalopolis for Ultimate Mode, because I've been trying to keep things on theme and, like, play villains in their home, but I really don't like Megalopolis. I'll have to think about it. Alright, so Interpolation Beam is active. It is an ongoing, so I could get rid of it now. I think I'm actually going to take the damage. Didn't get anything good. Oh, I did. Oh, because I've got Fortitude. God, I gotta remember when I have stuff like that. There's nothing in his trash, I guess. Do I play a decoy projection, or do I... Yeah, I think I just do damage. We're all at very high health right now. I can afford to take some damage from Interpolation Beam. As long as we're doing group damage anyway, no reason not to hit the repair drone. If I don't get the final dive, then I don't get the final dive. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use Consecrated Ground. There's no reason to let that Interpolation Beam stay out. Oh, I was gonna say, why am I drawing? But no, I can't use powers right now. Alright, so I'm actually not gonna draw with Wraith because I don't really think I need to. And let's just get rid of this thing. I could have gotten rid of Paparazzi on the scene. I'd honestly rather just get rid of the Interpolation Beam. He's not going to get it back next turn because he's going to play an extra card. So, especially with the with Fanatics ongoing, that is like consistent ongoing removal, I feel comfortable letting that go away with the Consecrated Ground. Get rid of that. I don't think I need Foresight. There's nothing that I can see myself digging through Visionary's deck for at this point. Oh, these are all good. I've already got one of these out. He can destroy equipment, though. This is just ongoings, right? Yeah, it's just ongoings. I'm actually going to get rid of the smoke bombs. I would really like to have an extra micro-targeting computer, just in case he plays Technological Singularity and destroys all of our equipment. What is the least useful? Ooh, I actually have Absolution, which means these two would be useful. What does this do? 1 melee damage, draws a card. The card draw's nice. Two unused additional power. I actually think I'm going to get rid of this. Yeah. The card draw's nice, but I kind of want to use what I've got. Alright, Legacy can discard. We don't need this. Things have been going... Well, I'm not going to say anything. You know how that goes. Wow. Terraforming does nothing. Wow, a whole lot of nothing happening this game. Come on, Omnitron, we're on challenge mode. You're supposed to be stepping up your game. I did say before that challenge mode, for the core set at least, was a little bit of an experiment on the devs' part, so they haven't quite ironed out all the kinks yet. With a few of the villains, it almost kind of feels like challenge mode doesn't really mean very much. It matters for a few of them, but for things like Omnitron, and we'll talk about this with Voss as well, it's almost like you're just playing a normal game and sometimes something will happen. I don't need to waste that throat jab right now. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of that. Getting too many drones out can get a little bit out of hand, so it's good to make sure things stay at least a little bit cleared. Let's see. I'm considering... No, you know what? I'm going to play Absolution. As much as I'd like to play Divine Focus, I think I'll actually get more mileage out of using these two. So let's get started. As much as I love Divine Focus, I will admit I am actually getting a little bit tired of it. I like being able to play Fanatics cards as well. Alright, we're going to lose a drone. No, we're going to lose the villain. That's right. Forgot, they target the villain, not the villain targets. Alright. Ooh. Not the worst thing in the world. We're set up fairly... Of course he gets that one back. Alright, it is what it is. Again, we're still at pretty high health. I think we'll probably just take the damage from Interpolation Beam. I'll have Fanatic... Or, sorry, I'll have Visionary destroy it. Alright. Let's see what we can do to get rid of... Oh, that's nice. To get rid of that explosive. Somebody mentioned in the comments that this is not actually something that comes back. He doesn't get devices back. He gets drones back. I saw the D and freaked out. Because these are considered devices and drones, so that was just something in my head. If you guys see me make a mistake like that, absolutely feel free to point it out. I love that. I love learning new things about games, and you can't learn new stuff if nobody ever points out your mistakes. So please don't feel like you're being annoying. Don't feel like you're criticizing too much. I want you to do stuff like that. Alright, now we're really getting started. We have Razor Ordnance. We need Utility Belt. In play. What else do we want in play? Stun Bolt is always nice. Yeah, oh, Smoke Bombs is nice, though. Yeah, we'll put Smoke Bombs out. Oh. I think we have a move that we should be doing. We're certainly not going to be able to kill that thing this turn. And as, you know, we might be able to kill it this turn. Well, in that case, we can kill it next turn, and I'm just going to hit Omnitron with all I've got. Yeah. I kind of, thinking about it now, I kind of wish I'd put something else that does damage out with Wraith, but that's okay. I would like to play... Do I play... Yeah, I could play Holy Nova to get rid of the drones as well. I think I'm going to do that. I'm skipping through. Everybody's taking 2 damage. Yeah, just get rid of those 2. And then next turn, I'll play these 2 and start dealing heavy damage to Omnitron. I'm pretty sure nobody's got DR right now, so technically Absolution and Fnatic's base power are doing the same thing right now. But next turn with Legacy, I'm going to be... Oh, players can't draw cards. Boo. But next turn with Legacy, I'm going to be playing Inspiring Presence, which means that her base power is actually going to out-damage Absolution. There's Technological Singularity. Okay. Okay. Fnatic's gonna take that. Oh boy. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're still okay. I think between Wraith and Fnatic, we can still take out the Electropulse explosive this turn. But that's never fun, having Wraith's board get blown up. Alright, what's coming up? Nothing too terrible, actually. That was almost a waste of a precognition. I actually think Wraith needs cards. Yeah, Wraith needs cards. Oh shoot, we can't draw! Ugh, darn it, I hate when I do that. I guess I'll just use this. Does anybody need ongoings back? Not really, actually. I'd rather not do that and mess up people's card draw. What did I play? I just want to see what I played this turn. I played Precognition, that's right. I'm not actually going to take that back. That wasn't an undo. I just had forgotten the card that I just played because I do that sometimes. Yeah, I'm just going to skip. I don't have anything that's dealing damage right now. I guess I'll play this anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? I take that back. Because I'm gonna do something that I don't think you guys have seen me do yet. And I am going to play End of Days. Our board isn't super built up right now. We're going to lose the Decoy, which isn't great. We're going to lose Mental Divergence, which isn't fantastic. We're going to lose Inspiring Presence, which really isn't good. But we're also going to lose this. And I think that's actually going to be worth it. Alright. There's definitely been better situations to use End of Days. But, you know, now you can see what it does. Just starting over from 0. Hostage situation. Great. I'm pretty sure that means we can't play cards. Yep. Oh boy, this turned into a worse situation than it was before, a lot faster than I expected. That can happen in Sentinels, especially if you're being kind of careless, which I'll admit that I have been. I think I let my guard down a little bit too much because Omnitron is Omnitron. You know, Omnitron's not that hard. But you still gotta stay on your toes. Although, challenge mode, notably, has not done very much for anybody. Yeah, I'm still gonna work on getting Wraith built up a little bit. Wow. Nothing happening on Wraith's board. Alright, we're gonna draw 2. Trust fund is good. Okay, so at least we have a way to get some more cards next turn. I'm just thinking a little bit, because I'm considering doing something silly. Heroes can hit each other. And I'm trying to think if maybe... Hold on, 1 second. Sorry about that, I'm back. Anyway, gonna discard this because Legacy barely does damage. Sorry about all the interruptions lately. I live not by myself, so every now and then there's like a disturbance with other people in the house. So that's what's been happening with all of that. I try to record during times when nobody else is around, but you can't always predict that with other people. Anyway, I was talking about doing something potentially very silly. So you can hit other heroes with hero damage stuff. You know what I mean. Heroes can hit other heroes. And I'm considering doing some intentional damage to Fnatic. Ugh. Darn it, sorry. Okay, let's try that again. What I've been trying to say is I'm considering doing some intentional damage to Fnatic so I can use Wrathful Retribution. That's what I've been trying to say. There's been a little debate between me and my friends about whether or not you should do stuff like that. My playgroup back in college kind of agreed that it's, it's possible, but it's kind of against the spirit of the game. I kind of disagree. I say that if it's within the game's mechanics and you're allowed to do it, you're allowed to do it. But, well, we'll think about that later. Right now we gotta deal with that Electropulse explosive. I'll see how much damage I can get dealt to Fnatic naturally, and we'll see. Alright, we gotta get these interpolation beams out of here. You go on top. Alright. God, we don't have anything to destroy ongoings right now. Ugh. This is not great. I'm gonna have Fnatic take that damage. Ooh, there's Final Dive. Let's just have Fnatic. Oh, we actually can get rid of the interpolation beam. Let's have Fnatic do as much damage as possible. And let's just also do as much damage as possible to this thing. I actually am going to take the damage and draw the card. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think we can handle having the interpolation beam out. I need to do as much damage as possible to this thing. And I know I'm not actually going to use the extra power right now, but I just need to do some damage. Okay. 6 is not awful. It's going to hurt, but it's not awful. Okay. We know we have a fairly easy turn coming up, presumably anyway. That hurts. Is he gonna take something back out? Yeah. That's fine. So now we've got a situation where if we do the damage to him, we have to choose what gets destroyed. But I think I'm just gonna do Consecrated Ground. Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage with Legacy, because I'm also not gonna take the damage because I've got Fortitude out. Let's not forget about that stuff. Anything that I really want a suggestion out? I mean, I guess I could put the drone back on the top of his deck. That's a fairly innocuous thing for him to play. I feel like that would be better used once we get Interpolation Beam back in there. So, do I draw 2? No, I'm going to Enlighten. Going to continue to wear Fnatic down as much as possible. Remember, that's a little bit of a dangerous game. But I I think it's time for a Divine Focus coming up pretty soon. Just looking at his board. Just looking at his board and thinking what we do about this. Well, here's what we do to start. That helps. In play. That is a very good start. Get rid of this thing. And it's not coming back. I'm not going to draw. I'm going to use Consecrated Ground, get rid of this. And now, I'm pretty sure Fnatic can... Well, actually, I don't know if she can get rid of that other thing. It's alright. God, I hate that I've had all these disruptions. I'm actually losing my focus a little bit. Like I said, I usually try to pick times to record when I know that nobody's going to be around, but I'm on a bit of a time crunch now. So I've kind of just got to take what I can get. Oof. Who is that going to hit? It's probably going to hit Legacy. Or Visionary, actually. Okay. We never like when he gets more cards, but at least he got rid of the Plummeting Monorail. Okay. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. The attack drone is gonna hurt, but that definitely could have been worse. Can we get some AoE going? I don't think we have a whole lot of that right now. Alright, well let's get rid of one of these things. Let's get rid of this thing. And let's just see what we can do. God, we went from being in a really good position to kind of not. Let's get that out. And let's get that on top. Because it doesn't do much at the start. Who needs more cards? We've got 2 Divine Focuses, foci, whatever we want to call it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Divine Focus with Fnatic, and we're going to let her take a lot of damage from it if possible. We do have Final Dive. That is good. Just thinking of how I can clear this board a little bit. Gonna get anything? Ooh, Utility Belt is very nice. Hey, I said discard that. Alright, can we take somebody out? Yes. Let's see here. I was kind of hoping I'd have a Holy Nova. Oh, shoot. This is not good. We can't play Divine Focus right now. God, we have no way to get rid of that. We have not been having a good time with our ongoing removal, really. Alright, so let's use Final Dive. Let's chuck this guy into this guy and just clear the board a little bit. Alright. I'm really hoping for some ongoing removal. We have 3 people who can remove ongoings. Oh, that's bad. God, that came at the worst possible time. Oh, God, that really did come at the worst possible time. Because that's the one that does AoE damage. AoE meaning area of effect, for anybody who doesn't know that. Area of effect meaning multiple targets. God, I'm actually considering playing lead from the front. I'll hold off for now, just because that card annoys me. I should play it, but we've been over why I don't like that card. Alright, at least we got some AoE. Get rid of this thing. And this thing. Flood is trash with useless bots. And this thing. God, who has ongoing removal? Fnatic has both of her. Okay, so we're gonna have Wraith look for it. We got it. Excellent. Can't say no to that. All right. Let's It's not often that you get exactly what you want. But in this case, I got exactly what I wanted. Alright, we've got a throat jab. I'm feeling a lot, but... Wow, those heal bots do more than I gave them credit for. Alright. I gotta stop messing around. I've been playing very carelessly. I've been getting distracted by things going on around me. It's time to actually start doing something. Let's go. Alright, now I'm actually a little bit sad that close quarters combat is going to go away. I'm not going to discard Wrathful Retribution this time, and I'm also going to keep 3 cards in hand so that I can use it when I need to. Keeping an eye on that. I don't think I need to worry about card draw right this second, because there's going to be a few turns until I'm going to use Wrathful Retribution. So I'm not going to worry about that yet, because Enlighten is also going to help me get some cards. Boy, I'll play this just to get it out, but Legacy has not been drawing particularly well. Okay, that's nice. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Omnitron's starting to run out of cards, which means he's going to get the sedative flechettes out, and they're going to come out very quickly, and I'm definitely starting to get a little worried about that. Am I gonna do more damage? Well, it'll take more time than I'd like to take to play Smite the Transgressor and Absolution, so I think I might... Yeah, well, actually, I'm gonna have to stop soon anyway, because I'm gonna have to discard things for, Wrathful Retribution. Okay. How much is Fnatic's max health? Does it say? It doesn't. I'm pretty sure it's 30, or like somewhere around 30. So if she gets down to 10 damage, that's about 20 damage. 5-ish would be around 25. I'm just thinking about what health Omnitron needs to be for that to be like a finisher. Trying to do a little math in my head, which, as we all know, is not my strong suit, but I can at least estimate around the range where I need him to be at. I want to see if I can get him dead before he plays those 2 sedative flechettes. Does he have... Yeah, okay, he only has 2. I'm gonna discard that. And now I am going to take that damage. And I'm going to play Wrathful Retribution because well, let me think about that. What cards can do damage? Technological Singularity can do damage, but not to Fnatic. Drones can come out and do damage, but they only target the highest. Fnatic is not going to take any more damage. The environment might be able to do something. That's at the start. That's also at the start. Fnatic is not going to take more damage until her next turn. So I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to hold off on that. Because I also I can't use it right now anyway. Because of... I don't have enough cards to discard. Alright, so I'm going to keep Divine Focus out because I actually want it to do damage to her next turn. But we're not going to use it anymore. Skip. Okay. I don't think Divine Focus will be able to kill her. Because 4, 5, 6, 7 is the most it'll do. I think we'll be okay. We might lose Fnatic, but she's going to go out in a blaze of glory. Okay. Suddenly we're not doing as well as we were before. Just pure carelessness on my part. I don't want to play that. Who needs cards? Wraith could, I guess, use another grappling hook just in case. We got it! Man, I've been like speaking these things into existence. It's always nice to have a spare ongoing or environment removal on hand. I feel like now might be an appropriate time to throat jab something. Or maybe not. It's good to remember we have that, because if I think we're coming up to the turn when he's going to start playing the sedative flechettes, it's good to remember that that's around. Let's play throwing knives, get some extra damage out on the board. Right. Good, I was hoping that was going to do 4. Okay. Very nice. I don't think Fnatic's going to kill... Well, Fnatic's definitely not going to kill him with the Wrathful Retribution, but we're going to get a decent chunk of the way there. Alright, let's take the damage. That should be 7. And here we go, making up for the last time when I had the chance to do this and didn't. Discard. 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 30 damage. Woof. That was fun. And I don't even think we're gonna lose her, if we're being honest. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's a way for the lowest HP to get hit right now. In fact, we win! Oh man, I did it! I finished a game with Wrathful Retribution! Technically it wasn't the last card I played, but it really was the reason we won. Alright! So that was a lesson in don't get too comfortable, don't underestimate your opponents just because you think they're easy. And yeah, that was that. There's going to be a bit of a hiatus because of Thanksgiving. The week of Thanksgiving, I'm not going to be posting any videos. Depending on whether or not I'm able to actually record more videos before Thanksgiving, there might be a hiatus for the week after that as well. So expect 1 week, possibly 2, but after that, we'll resume regularly scheduled programming with challenge mode for Ambuscade. Thank you very much for watching this mess, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a very happy Thanksgiving if you're in the United States. Bye-bye!